Hello, welcome to Moviemusters. Recap of the season finale of Power Book 3, Raising Kanan and What to Expect, Southward Facing We're Outside. Third Power Book, Bringing Up Kanan. How long you were on the edge of your seat during a season finale can serve as a gauge for its quality. Counting the instances in which you were certain that your favorite character or characters would suffer a terrible death is an additional option. Plot twists are another thing. You can tell the season finale was awesome when the plot twist makes you exclaim, "Whoa, I did not see that coming." After watching episode 10, we're curious about what will happen next. In the previous week's episode, Sam made the bold choice to disregard Marvin's request that he depart the town. Marvin is forced to kill him as a result. Sam is so high that he hardly notices Marvin approaching him in the crack house. He begs for pardon, but pardon is non-existent in the drug trade. Prior to killing Sam and his companion, Marvin grants his wish for one final blow. We find out that Sam was formerly a prosperous accountant who allowed his crack cocaine addiction to ruin both his life and profession. Sam is given a humane voice by the writers, who also serve as a reminder that every person has a significant life narrative, regardless of where they stand in the social structure. Surprisingly, Unique warns Raq that Sal is coming for her and her group when they first meet. Raq, though, isn't afraid. Thinking of ways to expand, she changes the topic and invites Unique to become a member of her crew. With grace, he tells her, "Me and Whirl about to move on to greener pastures and shit anyway," and reveals his own plans. He then starts flirting with her, and to his surprise, Ms. Raquel Thomas finds it endearing. After he departs the table, her extended smile and giggles reveal that she has a baby crush on Unique. Even though this is surprising because they were rivals, it makes total sense. They are aware of one another's lives, and Unique gives Symphony the edge and toughness it lacked. Back at Famous Place, Kanan and E are depressed about their lack of funds. Therefore, they make the decision to return to the corners. You ask, with what medications to sell? Kanan takes the executive choice to pick up, that is, pilfer items from his mother. "That shit mine, that been mine," he declares audaciously. His rebellious phase has come to an end. Long ago, Raq had told the whole crew, including Kanan, not to go near the corners. You get ridiculous prizes when you play foolish games. Kanan gets into a heated argument with Burke after standing on the corner. In complete violation of police protocol, she arrests Kanan and brings him back to Basley Park for interrogation. As a result of the harsh interrogation, Kanan pushes Burke unintentionally to the ground as she threatens to take him in. Notwithstanding the lack of supporting data, panicked and desperate for help, Kanan tells Howard everything that transpired with Burke. Howard determines that a conversation between the three of them, him, Raq, and Kanan, is necessary. Jukebox meets Corey, who we now know is a proud homophobe, while Kanan is training on the corners to become Southside's next great drug dealer. Corey delivers Jukebox a beating he will probably never forget. Corey was the one who set Juke up for the church's attention. Juke spends a few hours in the precinct's detention cell following the altercation until Burke, while not without ulterior intentions, comes to her aid. She reminds Juke of this before requesting information from Juke regarding Kanan's biological father. She recounts to Juke all the instances she has saved her from difficult circumstances. Instead of providing her with the precise information she seeks, Juke deflects and recalls a hungrier Burke that DEFCON is Kanan's father. However, she alerts her to the fact that she is being followed. Burke has been poking her nose everywhere it shouldn't be, so this is not surprising. Burke visits a crack home in search of Sam before helping Juke be released from police custody. Sam isn't in the house, the addicts are all over it. They let her know where to look for him, and when she and Detective Howard get to the crack house on 107th, they discover Sam's lifeless body. Burke interprets the scene as an execution and accuses Howard outright of being involved. The tension between the two partners is no longer hidden. With the dispute between Jersey and Southside still unsolved, Sal decides to visit Stefano Marchetti, the godfather of NYC's mob scene. Marchetti tells Sally that he has already heard from Raq and has no interest in getting engaged in their drama. "This is not my problem, it's yours. Jersey receives our trash, not the other way around. You take care of things promptly and thoroughly," he says to Sal. Despite Raq's preparations, every aspect of her plan is attacked by Sal's group, taking each location off guard. Initially, they interrupt the workers who are wrapping up Marvin's count when they arrive at the stash place at the 40 Seconds projects. Next, Whirl is sadly unable to make it after Unique's slot is hit. Meek and Whirl are debating how to get out of the crack game before Sal's goons break down the door of the flat. Meek informs Whirl, "Crack dying, business is changing, we gotta change with it." And now he has lost his right-hand man. Meek shoots multiple rounds into one of Sal's soldiers in remembrance of Whirl. Next, Sal's team visits the studio. Since Zisa and Lulu are the only people in the studio, the attack happens so quickly that it's likely that Zisa was unaware of the gunshot piercing her chest. Lulu, an expert and armed figure of his own, manages to take out the two gunmen and escape the studio unharmed. As soon as his squad hears the Italians approaching at Basley Projects, Marvin tells them to throw everything down the chute. Since Marvin lives with most of the younger people in the flat, he enters into protector mode right away, telling one of the injured born Reddy to help him cover the others while they go via the back stairway. Both Marvin and Reddy are struck, but Reddy's injuries are fatal. With injuries, Marvin staggers down the stairs, trying to find cover. The fact that his rifle is jammed also doesn't help. The writers are currently playing with our emotions. When Marvin begs for assistance by tapping on the next door, the wheelchair-using tenant, that is, the one Marvin had a previous argument with, opens his door and extends an invitation to him. Sal is different from Raq in that Sal stays out of the way when the carnage occurs, whereas Raq would be right there in the thick of things with her crew. He's relaxing, eating a cigar and playing pool alone while Raq's Southside gang and his Jersey team go to town on each other. Raq, on the other hand, is unaware that her areas have been targeted. A knock at the door startles her as she's packing by herself at the Jamaican home, so she reaches for her revolver. Kenya is the guest, and she stopped by to speak with Raq on a mother-to-mother basis. There isn't much time for talking, though, as Sal's men are keeping an eye on Raq's home. Raq quickly learns that Kenya and she are in danger and exclaims, "Wait, where are my guys? Did they really just let you come in this way?" Before she can tell Kenya to get down, Sal's men fire more than 10 bullets into her back. She soon realizes that her guys are dead. Raq chooses to confront whoever is behind the door since he has nowhere to flee or hide. She uses 3 deliberate bullets to kill the first shooter, but the second shooter inserts a bullet in her shoulder, removing the rifle from her grasp. Does Raq's life end like this? For some stupid Jersey rivalry, following everything she constructed? Raq doesn't exhibit any signs of fear when Sal's person points the gun at her since she is who she says she is. She tells him openly, "Just do what the fuck you came here to do." Unfortunately, a single bullet pierces his stomach before he can pull the trigger. I think it was the acting and camera angles that saved the day, because it's not until his body falls that we realize who did it. Here, the camera direction plays a crucial role in telling the story in addition to the plot itself. Raq and Unique exchange silent looks for what feels like forever, and Southside is all it takes to break the ice. You now know the truth about Southside Jamaica, Queens, if you didn't already. We can expect to be taken on yet another exciting journey in Season 3. Other notes, it's wild that Raq told Lou she owned him. Even more outrageous is Raq signing an underhanded contract with Crown knowing that Lou would ultimately kill him. It was confirmed in Season 2 that she is unquestionably more vicious than Monet Tejada. It's simple to be outwitted when you believe you are the most intelligent person in the room. Raq getting rid of Cartier is akin to Abraham and Tremont kicking him out of the deal with Joaquin. But they didn't kill her. Please, Juliana, please, Juliana. Season 3 will feature more of Juliana, and she isn't putting up with Raq's antics. Duke and Marvin's reconciliation is the ideal way to wrap up their father-daughter bond this season. Raq and Unique, a tale of hood love. That sounds good when said aloud. Please don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe for more videos. Thanks for watching.